The Canadian Taxpayers Federation is calling on the Trudeau government to reject what it calls the unaffordable and unsustainable demands put forth by the union. Now, to chat about this in more detail is the federal director of the CTF, Franco Terrazzano, who joins us once again from Ottawa. Franco, according to the Treasury Board of Canada, PSAC or PSAC is demanding a lot of compensation increases over the next 3 years, which would cost taxpayers how much?
$9.3 billion. Can you believe that, folks? They are demanding up to 47% compensation increase over 3 years, costing struggling taxpayers $9.3 billion. It's unaffordable, it's unfair, it's unsustainable, and the government needs to say, enough is enough, no way.
Now, didn't federal employees already receive a raise during the pandemic?
Oh, they sure did. More than 90% of federal bureaucrats received at least one raise during the pandemic. 312,000 federal government employees received a raise. Not only that, the federal government dished out more than $500 million in bonuses during the pandemic. So here's what's happening. Taxpayers had to pay hundreds of thousands in pay raises, hundreds of millions in bonuses, and for tens of thousands of new government employees added. So here's the thing. These bureaucrats are privileged. Canadians shouldn't feel sorry for these government employees who haven't missed a pay raise and were never worried about losing their jobs.
Franco, what are some of the non-wage benefits the union is demanding?
Well, I think if most Canadians went to their boss and asked for some of these benefits, we'd be laughed out of the office. They want more pay for staying in the office past 4 p.m. They want taxpayer contributions into a union-controlled social justice fund, which engages in, quote, advocacy for public policy. Which engages in advocacy for progressive public policy. They want an education fund up to $17,000 for laid off employees. They want paid time off up to 2 weeks. They want 4 weeks of vacation after only working for 4 years. And they want overtime paid at double time. So some of these demands are completely unreasonable, they're unfair, and they're unaffordable.
So how will this strike really affect the average Canadian?
Well, the big one is the big tax bill if the government gives in to the union negotiators' demands. But also, let's not forget that almost since day one, the implied threat from the union negotiators of the tax bureaucrats has been taxpayers pay up more money that you don't have and can't afford, or you might not get your own money back at tax refund time. Hal, I think quite simply, that's cruel.
Thanks so much, Franco. That was Franco Terrazzano, Federal Director of the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, joining us from Ottawa.